Alright, this is my initial review of HobbyMate 5-in-1 QAV quadcopter PDB board. Per their specs online, this has a 5 volt, 3 amp, 12 volt BEC, an LED controller, and a flyaway finder and battery low voltage alarm. I'll go ahead and open it up and we can take a closer look. Stay tuned. Okay, and this is what it comes out of the box. As usual, I did order this from Amazon, thanks to HobbyMate. The shipping is fantastic as usual. I received this pretty quick, within 2 days of ordering the product. I have that in my hand already. As compared, like I said before, if you order stuff from, like I do, from China, it does take quite a while. But ordering this from Amazon, I got it in 2 quick business days. Okay, so here is what's inside the package. Look like you have the PDB board, a connector, and some standoff, some nuts, and also this time, surprisingly, it comes with a whole sheet of instruction. So we are going to take a closer look. Just as a heads up, I will be putting this on, installing this on a Nighthawk 170 Pro. This is just to see the layout. As you can see, the spacings are perfect. This is the usual spacing for any like a NAS controller or CC3D. In this case, it's just a regular spacing for PDB. Okay, so taking a closer look at this, you do have a push button. Looks like you have a 3-pin connector here, a beeper, some soldering pads. These are EAC pads, battery pads, ground, and VCC. It looks quite nice, actually. Yeah, it's very clean. And then also, it also tells you on the back, if you can take a look. Not sure you can, but it does say BEC 5 volt 3 amps 12 volt 500 milliamps, LED controller, lost plane finder, and a low voltage alarm. And these pins here are signal, 5 volts ground, and we have a push button for some other activities here, other stuff. Okay, so according to the specs online from Amazon, it does take anywhere from 9 to 26 DC. So that's 3S to 6S LiPo. Does have the weight is according to the specs is 9 grams. And just as a comparison, usually this is what goes into my my builds. So usually just a straight PDB board, no electronic circuit, and I usually use a voltage regulator. This could be 5 or 12 volt, and as you can see, it's a lot simpler. The HobbyMate, as you can see, it has a lot more features. And just to get an idea, what your weighs. Okay, with the board by itself, it weighs about 7 grams. If you add in the connector and stuff, it should be roughly, what did they say, 9 grams? Yeah, it should be roughly around there. A little bit, maybe a little bit more depending on what you add. As a comparison to this is our Martian 2 PDB with either 5 volt or 12 volt, whatever it is I want, the voltage regulator. They're about 12 grams. So it's varying in comparison, but like I said, this one has a lot more features than this one. Thickness wise, it is a little bit smaller. I saw the post on one of the forums on RC group. One member did say that this does take up to 80 amps. So on your build, you want to be careful. So if it's 80 amp max, your builds are, you don't want anything to draw like 20 amps per motor per ESC. You might burn the traces in here, might not handle it. On the Martian, I do have bigger motors coming, so this might have more power juice, but that's different. Okay, and just to compare, thickness of this board is, it's about 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter. The hole spacings are from center to center. It's about 29 and a half. 29 and a half by 29.8. So the spacings are pretty much the same spacing is for your flight controller and such. So you should not have a problem there.